In the last spreadsheet lesson, we showed you how to work out the total cost of paying off your debt. In this lesson, we're going to show you a much easier and smarter way to do this. The PMT function is a formula which allows you to work out the exact size of a loan payment. If you have the interest rate, the number of payments, and the value of the loan, the PMT function will tell you what size of payment you need to make. Let's start by opening the spreadsheet you saved at the end of lesson 3. You should have this set up so that your debt at the start of year 1 is £1,000, the interest rate is 20%, and your yearly payment is £400. Now, let's have a go at setting up the PMT function. The first input is the yearly interest rate, which is 20%. Next is the number of yearly payments. For this example, we'll say that you pay back your debt over 4 years. And finally, the value of the loan. This is the same thing as your debt at the start of year 1, which is £1,000. And the output is your yearly payment. Let's add a label for that as well. Next, we need to enter the formula for the PMT function. To do this, you have to type in equals PMT open brackets, then enter the interest rate, followed by a comma, then the number of payments, followed by another comma, and then the value of the loan before closing the brackets. So for this example, we need to enter equals PMT open brackets C8, comma, C9, comma, C10, and then close brackets. And when we hit enter, we get minus £386.29, which is the yearly payment you need to make if you want to borrow £1,000 at a 20% interest rate and pay it off in 4 years. The payment output we get is a negative number. This is because payments are normally seen as a negative when people are doing their accounts. But for our spreadsheet, we need the payment to be a positive number. To change this, all we need to do is stick a negative sign in front of the formula. And because a negative multiplied by a negative gives a positive, this changes our output so that the payment is now positive. Okay, now we've got everything set up and working, we can link up inputs and outputs to the debt calculations we made in the last lesson. So first, set the payment input equal to C11. Then, set the debt at the start of year 1 equal to C10 and the interest rate equal to C8. And finally, we need to make every payment the same as your payment in year 1. We can do this by setting the payment in year 2 equal to the payment in year 1 and then dragging the formula from year 2 all the way along to year 10. Now you should see that your debt is paid off in exactly 4 years without having to make any adjustments to your final payment. Working out the total cost of repaying your debt is also easier when we're using the PMT function. All you have to do is multiply the yearly payment by the number of payments, which gives us £1,545. And to work out the total cost of the interest, we just subtract the value of the loan, your debt at the start of year 1, from the total cost of repaying the debt, which gives us £545. Like before, you can now change the inputs and all of the outputs will automatically update. So, if we change the interest rate input to 3%, you can see that your payment decreases to £269. The total cost of repaying the loan decreases to £1,076, and the cost of the interest also decreases to £76. Have a play around. The number of payments